Hey, look what I got.
We so have to go.
We're going.
Have a good day. You too. Thank you.
Hey, how's it going? Oh, that's awesome. We're just really excited. Sounds good. No, I'll bring the kiddo. You can meet us there.
Oh, I'm sorry, guys. Excuse me.
This is the game changer that we've all been waiting for.
Tonight, we are celebrating the first exploration of Pluto to be made by NASA's New Horizons mission. Tonight, we are celebrating a milestone in human achievement, a moment that we are all lucky enough to share together. The wait is over.
We are live at the Johns Hopkins Applied Physics Laboratory in Laurel, Maryland, where the wait is indeed over. After a voyage of 3 billion miles and 9.5 years, the New Horizons spacecraft is just about 20 minutes away from flying by Pluto and completing the initial reconnaissance of the solar system. I'm Mike Buckley from APL Communications and Public Affairs, joined again by my colleague Dwayne Brown of NASA's Office of Communications. And Dwayne, with New Horizons just moments away from flying by Pluto, we are indeed on the cusp of history.
Mike, let me do this. Let me pinch myself. It's not a dream. We're here. It's game time. NASA's New Horizons mission to Pluto is one of the great explorations of our time. Scientists won't be rewriting textbooks with this historic mission. They'll be writing them from scratch. It's one of many NASA missions unlocking the secrets of the solar system and beyond. The lightweight New Horizons spacecraft is zipping through the Pluto system at more than 30,000 miles per hour with the most powerful suite of science instruments ever sent on a first reconnaissance mission. Since the day it was discovered 85 years ago, Pluto has been a harbinger of the mysteries on the far planetary frontier. With the discovery in 1930, Pluto became a preview of the icy, rocky objects and what would become known as the Kuiper Belt. And as history has already told us, it was just the first glimpse of other incredible scientific finds. And not only can you get the latest images, science findings, and mission updates right here on NASA television today and over the next several weeks, months, join the conversation via Twitter, Facebook, and other social media platforms talking about the July 14th flyby today. Send in your questions at #PlutoFlyby. And online, mission information images all are available at www.nasa.gov/New Horizons. Mike, wow, that's all I can say.
You can feel it in here. I mean, there's an electric atmosphere at the Applied Physics Lab this morning with a lot going on. Outside our doors, it's mission team members, family, friends, and others getting ready to mark and celebrate this incredible achievement. Now, one part of campus, there are members of the science team getting ready to deliver some of the best views of Pluto we've ever seen. In the Mission Operations Center, well, not a whole lot of activity there because the spacecraft is on its own, running through the close approach operations that were programmed into its computers last week. And in fact, let's check in on New Horizons. Now, this is the Eyes on the Solar System simulation of New Horizons called Eyes on Pluto. It's based on actual commands, and this is what the spacecraft is doing at this very moment, nearly 3 billion miles from home. And you can follow along with this on the web at eyes.nasa.gov. Now, speaking of excitement, Dwayne is going to head out to Flyby Countdown Central, and while he does that, here's a message from someone who isn't as far as Pluto, but definitely out of this world.
Hi, I'm astronaut Scott Kelly aboard the International Space Station. As you know, NASA is all about exploration and discovery. Whether it is here on the ISS close to Earth, or now billions of miles away at Pluto and the far edge of the solar system known as the Kuiper Belt. Until now, Pluto has remained a mystery, the last unexplored major body in our solar system. But that's all about to change. The New Horizons spacecraft is making history after a 9-year journey as it encounters Pluto and its system of moons. I'm excited to see the first close-up images of this dwarf planet and to see NASA complete the initial reconnaissance of the distant reaches of our solar system. So from the International Space Station, I'm sending my heartfelt best wishes and congratulations to the New Horizons team. Just like me, all of us at NASA can proudly say, my other vehicle is on its way to Pluto.
Now, Dwayne Brown is outside. Let's check in with him in Countdown Central. Dwayne, lots of eyes on the clock out there?
And we're going to get even more as the day goes on. So the team's taking a little break, and hopefully they're going to all be here.
Mike, can you hear me?
I got you, Dwayne. Got you.
I apologize for being late, but the crowd is so thick in here, it is unbelievable. If I close my eyes, I would think I was in New York in Times Square. Countdown. And what you're hearing now is a speech by the mission team project manager from the Applied Physics Lab. He's talking to the crowd, the experience, and everything. Everyone is so excited. And we are moments away from the countdown. And I have to tell you, I've never seen so much excitement. I've been doing this for 30 years. It is absolutely amazing here. We're going to try to get some interviews here before you, in a little while, Mike, but I'm going to toss it back to you and see if we can get some special guests.
Okay. While we're doing that, we're going to check back in on the Eyes on Pluto simulation, because you can check out the activity online at eyes.nasa.gov to point out what you're looking at here. This is a simulation of what the spacecraft is actually doing live, and you can see the instruments moving, going through their observations, color-coded, up in the top corner, taking the scan of Pluto. And if I'm not mistaken, it looks like it's going over the heart right at this second. Amazing observations. So we'll go back and see with Dwayne if he's got his interviews. Okay, well, while Dwayne is still rounding those up, with us is Alice Bowman, the Mission Operations Manager for New Horizons. And Alice, I guess my first question for you would be, what are you doing here? Right? Shouldn't somebody be flying the spacecraft? But New Horizons is on its own, programmed to be doing all these maneuvers out near Pluto. So tell us, how does that work?
Sure. We loaded up all the commands to the spacecraft about a week ago, and it's just ticking down its checklist. Those commands are firing off at the time that the scientists want them to fire off, and so this is closest approach. This is when you get the best science. So we don't want it to point to Earth and talk to us. We want it to take science. So that's what it's doing. And so many of the operations team members are here at COSI.
When was the last time we heard from it?
We heard from it last night. We started the track about 10:08 p.m. Eastern, and we had signal from the spacecraft until 11:17 p.m.
You explained it can't take data and communicate with Earth at the same time. How come?
Well, we built that spacecraft for a long duration mission, and when you do that, you want to have as few moving parts as possible. So we have that fixed antenna on board the spacecraft, and so in order to communicate with Earth, you have to point that antenna back to Earth so that it can beam that signal. Likewise, when you take science observations, you have to take that spacecraft and you have to point those instruments to where those objects are that they want to observe.
Okay, and like you mentioned before, less time on Pluto, more time talking to Earth is less time on Pluto, and the busiest time right now for this encounter happening, you definitely don't want to be looking at Earth.
No, definitely not.
We're talking to us. Let's take us through the timeline then of what happens today and into tonight. We've seen the observations that are happening on board. The rest of the day.
Well, I'll step back a teeny bit and say that we had a lot of activity in the mock last night. We didn't have single signal from the spacecraft, but we were actually uplinking signals to the REX instrument on board. And of course, we have to start those uplinks about 4.5 hours before that experiment is taking place on the spacecraft. So we had 7 of the DSN antennas, Deep Space Network antennas, trained on New Horizons and sending an uplink signal. We started that about 3 a.m. this morning, and we continued that until about 6:30. And then we will take a little break. In a couple hours, we'll do that again. But in the operations center, you'll see us start to congregate there a little bit before perhaps 7 p.m.
Right.
And we will hopefully, I'm sure, get signal at 8:53 p.m. local. And we'll have a very short burst of 15 minutes where we'll get information from the spacecraft and we'll be able to tell you if it's healthy. And so that's our plan for today.
Yeah. I mean, with a little bit of rest in between, I would think, too, make that happen. So.
Yeah, that would.
All right, Alice, well, thank you for joining us. And, good luck tonight.
Thank you.
Right. I got to say, too, I mean, the social media build-up on this has just been incredible. And, I mean, we can go to NASA Socials, Jason Townsend, to fill us in. I mean, Jason, I'm having a hard time not looking at my iPad here and checking out Twitter and the buzz and everything else that's going on. Tell us what's happening on social media with New Horizons. It's all over the place.
Indeed, indeed. Yes, it's an exciting time. Today is a great day, and we're going to be doing live coverage all over social media on NASA's accounts out there. Right now, Pluto Flyby is trending on Twitter and on Facebook. And right now, we've also got a sneak peek of the image that is going to be released at 8 a.m. this morning up on NASA's Instagram account. So lots of events, though, that our social media followers can join us and follow along and get involved with today. They're scheduled all afternoon and evening. So we'll have members of the New Horizons team ready to answer your questions starting today at noon Eastern Time in a Reddit AMA on the Reddit site. At 2 p.m. Eastern Time today, we'll have a question and answer session on NASA's Facebook page. That's facebook.com/NASA. And then today at 6 p.m. Eastern Time, we'll be doing a tweet chat on @NASA New Horizons, where we'll be taking your questions using the hashtag #AskNASA. During both of our press briefings this morning, coming up at 8 a.m., and also this evening, where we get the healthy spacecraft signal back, we'll be taking your questions and having them answered by our subject matter experts up here using the hashtag #AskNASA. So there's lots that you can get involved with. So really, it's an exciting day. We hope that you're going to keep following along. We'll be posting all of the news about the Pluto flyby today on @NASA and @NASA New Horizons on Twitter, on NASA's Facebook page, Google Plus page, and Instagram accounts out there, as well as the New Horizons Facebook page. So follow along, join us, and get involved.
Yeah, Jason, I'm curious too. I mean, because there's so much coming out of the mission. I mean, there's pictures, there's conversation. What are you seeing more of online? Is it people who are talking more about the images that are coming down? Is it just the general excitement of what's happening with New Horizons? What are you seeing?
Well, I think people are definitely excited. This is one of our, most incredible looks that we've had of Pluto. It's the first spacecraft to get there and take a really in-depth look. So people are kind of standing by with, bated breath, waiting for the latest and greatest images and all the information that the mission's going to be returning. And so we're going to be sharing that all along on social media with everyone.
Okay, Jason, sounds good. Thanks. So remember, keep following the activity. The Twitter handle @NASA New Horizons, of course, www.nasa.gov/New Horizons. And let's go back out to Dwayne Brown, Countdown Central. Dwayne, what's going on?
I hope you can hear me because the tension, the excitement is infectious. People from all over the world, of all ages, are so excited. They are, some are even crying, waiting for this moment. I've never seen so much excitement and so much, the anticipation of it. You're hearing from the Tom Bombs. Tom Bombs were talking to the audience, and of course, they're the daughter and son, Annette and Alden of Clyde Tom Baum, who discovered Pluto in 1930. And again, Apologize for all of the extra noise here, but you know, here in Countdown Central, everybody is just having a good time. It's a celebration, and I have to tell you, I'm glad to be here. I love sharing a set with you, Mike, but it's really fun to be out here. Back to you, because we're getting close to making history.
Okay, thanks, Dwayne. Yeah, I mean, I get you got the prime spot out there. I'm here on the desk, but we're going to check back in with the spacecraft. What's going on with eyes on the solar system and New Horizons, and see where it is in its activity. Hundreds of observations at this point in close approach as we get closer to Pluto. 4 minutes away, a little more than 4.5 minutes away from flying by Pluto. Looking at the observations here, target right between the Pluto, they call it the Pluto Barrier Center. This is the spot of gravity between Pluto and its largest moon, Charon. Follow this online, eyes.nasa.gov. You know, this truly is an historic moment. The fastest spacecraft ever to leave Earth, about to complete the farthest voyage to reach its primary target, right now making the first exploration of Pluto and its family of moons, opening the door to an entirely new region that we've only just begun to understand. We can check back in too on mission operations and see again with the activity or lack of activity. We'll point out again, this is going to be the place to watch later on tonight as we anticipate the signal coming back from New Horizons. Again, you see here, there's no activity. The spacecraft is on its own, going through all of its activity programmed into its computers. Tonight, we expect New Horizons to check back in around 9 o'clock Eastern Time, check back in with a signal that would indicate that it's healthy and that it did everything it was programmed and supposed to do. We're going to check back in with Dwayne outside at Countdown Central. Dwayne, back to you.
Mike, we are about 3 minutes away. Right now, the head of planetary science at NASA, Jim Green, is addressing the audience. I got to tell you, if you may not, I'm going to hold this up here. Everyone has an American flag. And when we have that countdown, you're going to see something really, really special. Again, the excitement is infectious. I hope that you get one of these flags, because I'm really lucky to have this. And I'm going to take it back to you, but we're getting close. Really fun out here.
And enjoy. And indeed, I think.
Okay, in fact, I'm going to go back over to Jason Townsend with NASA Social. Jason, checking the trending out there and what's happening. What do we got?
Indeed, there's a lot of love for the sneak peek on Instagram right now of the image that's out there. We're also going to get ready here at 8 a.m. and release the image everywhere and put it out and talk all about the science behind it. So leading up here, though, to these next couple of minutes here with the flyby, people are definitely talking about it. We're still trending with Pluto Flyby on Twitter and Facebook and getting involved in the conversation. Join us.
Indeed, continue to follow along. We're live on NASA TV, which you can follow at www.nasa.gov. Keep looking for news at www.nasa.gov/New Horizons and following along on @NASA New Horizons on Twitter, #Pluto Flyby. I think we're going to be ready to join the countdown soon out at Countdown Central with Dwayne Brown. Dwayne, activity out there, how's it looking?
Well, Mike, it's getting close here. Alan Stern, the principal investigator of the mission, has called everybody to the stage. We've had speeches, we've had remarks, we've had the son and daughter of the man who discovered Pluto in 1930, and we're getting there with a little over a minute out here at Countdown Central. Again, the excitement, and the whole world is watching this. All of the media, social media, it's just amazing. Museums, everybody is a part of history and science and exploration taking place right here in Laurel, Maryland at the Johns Hopkins Applied Physics Laboratory. Ladies and gentlemen, we're getting close. It's almost there. Again, what you're going to see thousands, probably more than 1,000 people are crowded in this room. They're going to have American flags. They're gathering. They're hugging. It's about America. We're getting ready to make history. Let's take it and see history in the making.
Nine, 8,
to be in your way. I don't know what to tell them.
We're going to do something.
Hey, Lillian, can you get John Grunsfeld here real quick? John Grunsfeld, I need right now.
You can see the atmosphere in the room too. So people, they were waving flags, get started. New Horizons spacecraft passes its close approach mark at Pluto. After a 3 billion mile journey, 9.5 years, launched in January 2006, flew by Jupiter 2007. Record speed across the solar system, crossing planetary orbits faster than any other spacecraft had reached them. Speeds of 30,000 miles an hour. Almost hard to think of, hard to imagine. Still, after 9.5 years, now made it. First on Pluto's doorstep, now past Pluto, gathering amazing amounts of information, opening the door to an entirely new region of the solar system that until recently we knew nothing about. This is exploration at its finest. Check it out. Look how busy New Horizons, still scanning away. Doesn't realize it just made history, doing it right now. Go back to the room and see the folks on stage. That's the director of the Applied Physics Laboratory, Ralph Semmel. Mission officials, we saw Alan Stern, principal investigator, the Tombaws. Okay, let's go back out to Dwayne Brown.
Mike, America's space program has written a new chapter in science and exploration. History has been made, and standing next to me is one of those key individuals that has made that history happen. This is Dr. John Grunsfeld, and if you don't know him, I'm shocked because everyone knows him. Five-time space shuttle flown astronaut, also known as the Hubble repairman, but he is the director of NASA's Science Mission Directorate, and New Horizons is one of almost 100 missions in the Science Mission Directorate. Dr. Grunsfeld, how does it feel? History in science.
Oh, it's just amazing. I mean, this is truly a hallmark in human history.
What does it take to have a mission go billions of miles, take over 9 years, lots of moving pieces? What's the secret to success like this?
Well, people often think that the success to missions like this is, you know, the engineers, the hardware, the mission itself. But the real key is the teamwork, and that's what NASA excels at, is bringing teams of scientists, engineers, technicians from industry, academia, from government together to do these incredible feats.
There you go.
Like we've just done with New Horizons.
One last question. We made history today, but there's something, the story's not over. There's something that has to happen this evening. Describe that moment that's coming up this evening.
Well, of course, we are celebrating the moment by which the New Horizons spacecraft had its closest approach to Pluto as it's taking all the incredible data. But we're not talking to the spacecraft. It's doing its job. Tonight, we're going to get the signal, the ping, that it made it through the system, and it's ready to start sending us the treasure trove of data.
Congratulations, Dr. Grunsfeld.
Thank you.
Oh, my goodness. I'm just having all those special guests here.
Hey, Dwayne.
This is Dr. Alan Stern, the principal investigator, the scientist, the main scientist on this mission. History has been made, Dr. Stern. It's got to feel good.
It feels good. You know, so many people put so much work into this around the country. Engineers and scientists, technicians, business people, people like yourself in communications. It's a moment of celebration because we've just done the anchor leg. We have completed the initial reconnaissance of the solar system, an endeavor started under President Kennedy more than 50 years ago, continuing to today under President Obama. It's really historic what the United States has done, and the New Horizons team is really proud to have been able to run that anchor leg and make this accomplishment.
Well, Dr. Stern, before you go, and we have to transition, I know we've got another event coming up. Dr. Grunsfeld talked about, you know, the story is not over. We've got something that really is going to be special this evening. Give me your thoughts on what's going to transpire later on today.
Right, well, the spacecraft is currently doing its job, taking measurements in the Pluto system at a very rapid pace. And we are going to have it check back in with us about 9 p.m. Eastern time tonight. And that's when we'll find out if it completed its job successfully.
Dr. Stern, congratulations, and I'll see you this evening.
Thank you, Dwayne.
So, Mike, head down at Countdown Central, where you heard Dr. Grunsfeld, you heard Dr. Stern, and others. America's space program has written a new chapter in space and exploration. Back to you.
Thanks, Dwayne. The atmosphere. You know, Pluto is no longer the unexplored world, and as one countdown ends, another begins. As you've heard, we wait for New Horizons to phone home tonight and let us know that all went well. So stay tuned to NASA TV for our next media briefing, and we'll get an update and our look at some of the last images that New Horizons took of Pluto before going into the flyby. So I'm Mike Buckley, and for Dwayne Brown and the New Horizons team, thanks for watching.